Hi, this is Josh with Resort TV 1, and today I'm at Disneyland in California. I'm going to show you all the decorations here at Disneyland for Christmas and the holiday season. I can't wait to share this with you. It's absolutely beautiful. It's way different than Disney World, and as the train comes by behind me, that's something we can't do at Disney World right now. I'm just going to show you some of the awesome new things and different things that we can do here in California that we can't do in Florida. So be a little bit of a decoration vlog. We'll do maybe a ride or two, and we're just gonna have a great time. So hope you enjoy the video. Please be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell to enable all notifications if you haven't already done so. Also, be sure to follow us on social media with Resort TV 1 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. So let's get started. And as you can see, we have a beautiful day here in California. It's so dry. The air here is so dry, and the humidity is just not present like it is in Orlando. So we get these beautiful clear blue skies, and the camera does such a great job picking it up. But as far as Christmas goes, we have the poinsettias here in these kind of swirly patterns, these curved patterns, and they're really, really nice with the traditional Mickey head here. And this one actually looks different to me than the one at Disney World, and it's traditionally different. I believe this is very similar to how it's always looked. So let's take a closer look at it. Another thing that's really cool here is they've got these kind of icy Winter Wonderland decorations right on top of the ticket booth, and that's something you don't see at Disney World, but I love the snowflakes and just ice and everything, and I believe they do light up at night, so we'll come back and check them out at night as well. And they get the princesses out here. We've got Cinderella and Snow White over there, and they actually come out and just greet people right in front of the train station here. So it's really neat to see the characters walking around just right out here in the main entrance. Here we go. We are leaving today and entering the world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. Can't wait. What about adventure? Posters in here are different based on some of the rides. Alice in Wonderland, of course, Autopia, things that we don't have over there. And you hear the same or very similar Christmas music loop that's in the Magic Kingdom, which is so magical, but also a horse-drawn carriage here, and they actually run those a lot longer here at Disneyland than they do at the Magic Kingdom. So I believe they run them most of the morning and maybe into the afternoon. It's a beautiful horse. He's even decorated for Christmas there a little bit. He or she. See some of the decorations here, just garlands and things, simple, on the train station. Let's go around here though and look at one of the best things here in the park, and we'll check it out during daytime and nighttime, and that would be the Disneyland Christmas tree. So let's go over and look at that. Some great poinsettia planters and displays there. You can see the tree, a little sneak peek right there through the opening. There it is. And look, they have the garlands. Something we don't have in the Magic Kingdom anymore. The garlands, even with the Mickey in the middle. So cool, and of course they light up at night. They don't have the Maleficent float in their parade like we do at Walt Disney World. And actually I was here for fireworks the other night. It really doesn't block the fireworks that much like you would think, so. We got presents under the tree, and you can get a little bit closer look at some of the decorations and ornaments and everything else. Some decorations on the Emporium. let's take a look at Main Street, USA. Wow, that is incredible. You can see the castle right there at the end of the street with all the snow on it. And we'll obviously go up there and take a closer look at that, but wow. Actually got a trolley coming up behind us, so we'll get out of the way and watch that come by. It's really beautiful against that blue sky. And here comes the horse, right with the Christmas tree behind it. And here's something you don't see at Walt Disney World, and that is the fact that two trolleys are about to cross next to each other right in the middle of Main Street here. So that's actually going to produce a clearing in Main Street. So check this out, and they have to meet right at the exact right time here as they go. It's so cool. One spot in the track where they can meet. Wow. And all the buildings on Main Street have a similar garland display. It's a similar style. Looks really nice. And even though the sun is shining on us, you can see the tree all the way back in the background, the train station behind that. And as we continue our journey down Main Street, we'll get just a little bit wider angle here. Cool to see a little bit more in the shot. I've got a different lens on this Samsung that can go out just a little wider. I can't go all the way out, or it shows the gimbal that I'm using, but still pretty cool to see a little bit more. All right, well, let's go check out that castle. And I have to point this out because this is something you don't see ever at the Magic Kingdom. I don't think any other park where you can actually see the castle, which is Sleeping Beauty Castle here, and a mountain, which is the Matterhorn here, in the same shot. So that's pretty cool, or at least not from Main Street. Pretty neat view. And I'm in the hub here. The planters are really beautiful. And they've got poinsettias, and I don't know all the flowers, but they've also got lilies there, I believe. Those are lilies, and of course that was in honor, anytime they have the lilies around here, that's in honor of Walt's wife, Lillian. And this is the theater, the Royal Theater, where they actually have swing band jazz every Saturday night. Let's go take a look at this castle. So there it is, a nice close-up look. I love how they have the snow covering the rooftops there. And of course, garlands all around, and then icicles, and the icicles light up at night and give us a great view of the lights at night. So they do light this up similar to how they light up Cinderella Castle, but it's got its own unique twist. Let's get a closer look. I'm shooting this actually in 4K 30 today, and what that does is give me just a little bit sharper image. And then it'll be better for low light at night as well. Usually shoot in 4K 60, but let me know how the image quality looks now. And on this left-hand side of the castle is one of the best views here at Disneyland. You can actually get mostly unobstructed shot here. You've got people going up the drawbridge into the castle itself, of course. Another thing different too between Disneyland and Disney World is that you can actually go through the castle all day. They don't have a show in front of the castle. There's no real stage here, so it's nice to be able to walk through that anytime. And Cinderella Castle is restricted at times. Well, the right side of the castle looks pretty nice too. I like these vantage points you can get without trying to get straight on and not have somebody directly in front of you. Colors are so sharp, I just can't get over that. So we're going to journey through the castle and on to Fantasyland. Let's see what we can do there. Pretty amazing to think that Walt himself walked through this castle exactly right here. There's the famous picture where I believe it was before the park opened, and he was walking through this side of the castle. Nobody was around, of course. Black and white picture, pretty amazing, walking right here. And this castle actually extends over and around, so you've got even these turrets over here actually are decorated with icicles and lights at night as well. So they've got decorations here on Peter Pan, and of course the line here is pretty long. It's a 40-minute wait. There aren't any fast passes for these Fantasyland rides, but still really amazing rides, and actually makes the lines not quite get as long. You don't see the 50 or 60 or 80-minute lines like you do in the Magic Kingdom for Peter Pan. By the way, I forgot to show the back of the castle. Even though we've got the sun facing towards us, you can still see the snow on both sides, and just really, really well themed. And this is definitely my favorite land. Oh, there's the Evil Queen. Definitely my favorite land at Disneyland. Fantasyland is just so amazing here. Oh, she's going back in hiding. And we'll zoom back out, and got some little greenery there around the lights on Snow White as well. Not a lot of decorations here, and I wasn't really expecting a lot. It's already a very well decorated land anyway. Got King Arthur's carousel here. It's not Cinderella's. Remember, Cinderella's castle isn't here either. So it's different names for things, which is good. Here we are at one of my favorite rides here, Mr. Toad's Wild Ride. There's Toad himself, his statue up there with the monocle. Really cool. And in Italian, Semper Absurda, always absurd. And actually, in the crest it says Toady Accelerando, always Semper Absurda, so that the speeding with Toad is always absurd is the translation there. So the line's actually pretty long for Mr. Toad here, but through the magic of creative vlog editing, I'm going to take you on the ride here. And I'll take you on the ride in 4K Ultra Low Light from a previously recorded video. So let's go ride Mr. Toad. Hope you enjoy.
Guilty! Thank you, that is all!
Hope you enjoyed Mr. Toad, one of my favorite rides ever. And now we're out here by the Storybook Canal boats, and you've got Monstro the whale. You get to be swallowed by Monstro at the beginning of every ride on the Storybook Canal boats. And here we are in the Small World area. They've got some really cool decorations, some white reeds with the Mountie in the middle there. I mean, kind of like a toy soldier look, I guess. And we'll show this again at night, but at night, Small World is just absolutely incredible. The way they've done the lights on that. Oh, each little wreath has its own decoration in the middle based on some of the Small World characters and things. That's pretty cool. Or Small World countries and decorations as well. There's Gingerbread Man with that wreath. Now let's go look at Small World itself. Okay, not quite as busy up here. The rest of Fantasyland is just insane, but you know, it's about 11 o'clock, so everybody's in the park. It's a Monday before Thanksgiving right now when I'm filming this, so I knew Thanksgiving week would be crowded, so not a big deal. I was totally ready for it, but we will work around it. It does make the live streaming signal a little bit rough, but we will work with that too. We've done that before for sure. So there you go, Small World. Look at that. I love the little face of the part of the clock there. Has a Santa hat on him. The Santa hat doesn't move with the face, but that's probably good because that would probably be hard on the motor mechanism there, but it's still pretty cool. There's a nice close-up view of that Santa hat, the clock and everything there. Looks really nice. And even around the dispatch area and some of those things right there where the loading zone is, you've got the white garland there. So that's kind of the theme around this area, is that white garland as opposed to the green garland of the rest of Fantasyland. Well, now we're over here in Toontown, and this is something so unique to Disneyland, and they've got some great decorations here. As you might expect, they are larger than life, even a little bit toonish, if I may say so, maybe a little gaudy, and that is really cool. The bows are like almost plastic, and the fire hydrants and the bows. Oh, actually, I think that's always up there, but still, the way they hung it around the fire hydrants is cool. This is over here by the entrance to Roger Rabbit's Toon Car Spin here. Very well decorated right there underneath of Benny the Cab. Oh, and look at the bows there, checkered cab color there. Pretty awesome. This is a fun little area too with all the different things happening. All the sound effects and animated gags here. There's a rubber chicken up there. Several rubber chickens dressed like Santa. Let's take a zoom here. That's really cool. And even up here on the Gag Factory, they've got a different color garland, a little blue there. So really neat, all the bright colors and Toon type displays and decorations here. Sorry, it's a little bit jerky when I turn. I'm trying to turn slower, but again, I'm using 30 frames a second to try and get a little bit sharper video here in the sunlight. Wow, it's a big bow. I have to say, I'm actually kind of surprised. I knew there'd be decorations here, but they are much better than I thought, and just a lot of fun. So, really glad they kind of went the extra mile on this. Well, I found it right in front of Toon City Hall, the Toon Christmas tree. It's so cool. And I'm sure it lights up at night. So we'll come back and check all these things out at night. Even City Hall's decorated. You've got red, white, and blue, the stars and stripes there. Even the gazebo is decorated up really nicely here. Dare I say Goofy's house is decorated goofy? Sure is. There you can see his hat on the top there, but it's really well done. And here is the front of the house. There's Donald's boat looking nice in the sea blue, sea foam blue, or whatever you want to call it, garland. You can see Donald's hat there as the top of the boat. And there it is, the Big Cheese's house, Mickey Mouse. The Toontown hill behind him. It's pretty amazing. Very nicely decorated. I'm glad they still have Mickey's house here. I missed that at Disney World. And speaking of Christmas tree, right there's Minnie's Christmas tree right in front of her house, which looks really nice as well. There's some pink garland right there. There's Minnie right there. I'll get a little better zoom. She's having a tea party with some fans, and she's dressed like Mrs. Claus. That's really cool. There's Christmas Goofy. So not related to Christmas, but still one of the best views at Disneyland here. Right by the Nemo Submarine Voyage. And you can hear the Matterhorn behind me. There it is. Wow, so cool. Especially that you can get this close to it. Love the waterfalls here, and those little openings are where the Skyway used to go through. And of course, they've kind of closed it up, but left it a little bit open because the Skyway used to actually go straight through there, and it was a really neat view as you went through all the way over into the rest of Fantasyland. So I don't see any decorations here in Tomorrowland, but didn't really expect to. I guess they could have done some futuristic things here. Maybe they will in the future, but as of now, no decorations in Tomorrowland. Now, Magic Kingdom has a few. It's not super decorated, but this one doesn't appear to have any, so we'll check out some of the other lands here. Go over into Frontierland, Adventureland, and I know New Orleans Square has some, so we were there yesterday. One big update here, though, is the entrance to Tomorrowland is different. There used to be a Tomorrowland sign here, and then they had these big rocks as you came in, which now are just these open spaces, but it looks like they've got concept art over here that we'll show you here in just a second, that they are going to be replacing these just empty planters with different other things. So that's pretty cool. I will say it's kind of cool having just these nice open grassy areas. They've got walls up there, but you can see the Matterhorn shining brightly above the trees there. And let's look at the concept art right here on the wall. So that is what it will look like. It's cool with the structures there that resemble the Tomorrowland Terrace in the planters, which looks like what they're building behind this wall. There we go, we're heading into Frontierland, and already some garland and decorations. Really neat with the what looks like holly berries in the garland, so themed a little bit to the area, a little bit more natural, more rustic. Looks nice there on the Pioneer Mercantile. Same type of garland all the way around. And even over here on the shooting exposition. Same type of decoration on the Golden Horseshoe. I always want to call it a Diamond Horseshoe since that's what it is at Magic Kingdom, but the same concept. and looks really, really nice. There's the side of the Golden Horseshoe and the Stage Door Cafe where you can actually get food and eat outside over here in these tables. We'll head over into New Orleans Square now. Wow, the Thanksgiving crowds are here. It is epically crowded for Pirates of the Caribbean. Earlier, and it says 40 now, earlier it said 60 on the app actually. And Britt has told me that the wait times are not as accurate here as they are at Walt Disney World. So I don't know for sure if that's true, but it is really crowded. Wow. Glad we rode Pirates yesterday. We can ride it later in the night. That's a good tip, by the way. If you don't like waiting, you need to stay a little bit later. Actually, a lot later, but it does help. Here we are taking a look at the rivers of America on this beautiful day. Just absolutely incredible. And there you can see the Columbia with Big Thunder Mountain right behind. It's a great shot. And zooming back out. Yeah, again, I know this isn't Christmas decoration related, but it's just really, really cool to see all these things that we can't see quite the same way at Walt Disney World and just on such a clear day. By the way, if you're wondering how far the Pirates line goes, I don't know yet because we haven't gotten to the end of it yet. It is really, really close, I believe, heading down towards, all the way down towards the French Market. Wow. So here it is. These queue lines aren't being used. Those were probably used earlier when it was 60 minutes, but it looks like it is just right here in front of the French Market where the line finally wraps around back towards Pirates. Wow. Here's the French Market all decorated up, and the bows have the skeletons on them over there. That's interesting. Almost like a Jack Skellington style bow, which is appropriate since we're next to the Haunted Mansion Holiday, which features Jack. Let's go look at the streets here of New Orleans Square. We were so fortunate to be able to go to Club 33 yesterday, and so that, of course, video will be coming out soon, but we could see the decorations from the street there, so we'll check that out here. Really great decorations here. Wow. Very well themed to the New Orleans style. Lots of different colors too. Here on the Crystal Shop. By the way, that's the inside of the Court of Angels there where we entered Club 33 earlier, so that was pretty cool. Let's go down here and check out some of the rest of the garland here in this area. Right by the original door for Club 33, you see, or above that, you see some really cool garlands, and the lights are even flashing and twinkling. We'll come back to these areas at night, or at least we'll make a great effort to do it. We want to show everything at night just because it is so different and so festive. Wow, look at this. This is amazing. Very detailed. Wow. Probably some of the most detailed decorations here in the park.
Hey, Ginger.
It's like it's different on every building too. Look at those. The lantern type things hanging down there. Beads everywhere. I don't know if there are normally beads here or not. That's what I was noticing from Club 33 up there just above my head yesterday. Some of the beads hanging all over the place. I think those are mostly always here, but I just am not sure. Oh wow, let's look at this from the front. Got a masquerade mask here. It's a great shot of Royal Street here. That mask and the really elaborate ornaments there. Wow. So this extremely busy place here is the Haunted Mansion Holiday, based on the Nightmare Before Christmas, 2 holidays colliding, Halloween and Christmas. Look at those decorations. Wow. And we will take you on a full ride of that in a different video, but on this video I'll just show you excerpts of the ride so that we don't make the video too long, but you can go watch the other video and we'll post those at different times to get, of course, a full ultra low light ride through here of Haunted Mansion Holiday. Wow. It's really neat, and the music here is really cool too. I don't know how well you can hear it. I'm going to zoom and show some of the details here a little bit more clearly. A clock that's always turning. Oh, look, it said 0 days till Christmas. That's kind of cool. All right, well, I hope you're ready. This is one of the coolest things Disney does. Let's go ride it, and I will show you just some excerpts of parts of the ride, but pretty amazing, so let's go do it.
It will float down with ease and keep a close watch on all children. Please. All good ghouls and boys must sit safe in their seats and keep in their sleigh all hands, arms, legs, or feet. Sin su asiento y en el cochecito mantener brazos, manos, piernas y pies adentro. More rapid than vultures, the mansion was changed. All was soon covered, adorned, and deranged. And what to your wondering eyes disappears is Jack's little friend Zero, the ghost dog reindeer. A man's plan makes a wonderful reading, as long as you don't get caught in its teeth.
They're rich and golden sun. 3 lifelines extending help to those in need.
Happy hopes did materialize, like a nightmarish painting by Currier and Ives. Please remain seated in your black Christmas sleigh. We will continue your holiday tour momentarily. Are you ready to resume your visit? We will continue our holiday tour in no time at all. In no time at all.
Time! Welcome to my Christmas delight! Look, Zero, I think they like our Christmas. Happy holidays,
hope you enjoyed Haunted Mansion Holiday, one of my favorite things that I just got to see for the first time this trip. So pretty incredible. Now this little pathway is one of the ways that takes you down to basically what's the main entrance of Galaxy's Edge in Batuu. And of course they don't celebrate Christmas, so there aren't any decorations over there, but we will take you through Critter Country here, starting with the Hungry Bear, because these critters do celebrate. Even Winnie the Pooh and friends are celebrating over here in Critter Country, and the garland has really cool pine cones and stuff on it. Looks really nice.
I think we're gonna go to Toontown.
Wow, Splash Mountain looks amazing here on this side. It's awesome. And again, the pine cones and red bows. Even like a Christmas tree coming out of the little barn door up at the top. That's pretty amazing.
And this is like,
I don't think they do that in the Magic Kingdom for sure, but that is really well done. And just across from Splash Mountain, they have this little critter river over here, right next to the Winnie the Pooh queue. And look at the detail, even the little houses here are decorated. Wow. And here's the rest of the river, so you can see kind of where I'm at over here. This kind of reminds me of the river that used to flow through Camp Minnie Mickey there where Pandora is now. Of course, it's still a stream in Pandora, but it looked more like this when it was Camp Minnie Mickey. And that little house is decorated as well. And the Pooh's Corner shop is well decorated. Even some lights strung around the trees there, sticking up through the entrance. It's pretty neat. Well, we made it through the craziness that is now New Orleans Square. I had to walk actually all the way around the Pirates queue to get here into Adventureland, and it doesn't look like there are too many decorations here, but they don't have Jingle Cruise here like they do in Magic Kingdom. They did before, but now they don't. And they do have this decoration, the Christmas tree though, on top of the Jungle Cruise queue. And happy holidays, it says doing the best we can, Jungle Cruise skippers. Christmas tree lost in the jungle. Oh, I see, doing the best we can. There's another better shot of it with the lighting just a little bit clearer. It's really cool. Well, we're back in the hub, so we finished our daytime tour of the Disneyland Park Christmas decorations. So we'll obviously show them at night because they're completely different at night. So definitely want to show you that with all the lights and everything, especially on the castle and on Main Street. But next up, we're actually going to head down to Small World and do Small World Holiday, which is really amazing. We'll show you some snippets of that on this video and then do a full video of that separately.
Welcome to It's a Small World. For your safety, please remain seated throughout your voyage, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. And please watch your children. Thank you.
Willkommen. Für Ihre Sicherheit bleiben Sie bitte während der Bootfahrt sitzen. Behalten Sie die Hände an den Füßen und
Making spirits bright, what fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells.
All right, well, it is nice and dark now, and we are going to show you these beautiful decorations here in 4K at night. And look at that Christmas tree. It is just breathtaking. Wow. And of course, we've got the garlands are all lit up everywhere, and they all look pretty much the same throughout every building here on Main Street. And even the garlands across the street really look amazing. Take another look at the tree real quick. So there you can see the packages under the tree, but a little bit closer look at the lights here at night. So incredible. All right, we'll head down the street and show you some of these garlands as we go. All right, well, let's get a view all the way down Main Street, all the way to Sleeping Beauty Castle. Wow. It's so cool that they have the garlands here. Really miss them at Disney World. And now we'll check this out with a little bit of a zoom on it. Oh wow. Castle looks amazing. So before we head on down to the castle, I wanted to show the Coca-Cola tree, which is so cool, near and dear to my heart, of course. You've got this Coca-Cola train here, Santa with a Coke and an ornament there. You've got one of the polar bears, an actual Coke bottle ornament there. So really, really neat. Very well done. And they have trees like this in all of the different major stores here on Main Street, so it's pretty awesome. Wow. The hub is so beautiful with the lights on the trees. I know I showed this earlier today, but looking at it now at night, it's just so magical. They have the same kind of landscaping all the way around the hub here. Now let's take a look at the castle. Ready? There it is. It's Walt and Mickey. Great view of the castle.
There you go. She's got the fancy. Our Galaxy 11 will have
Wow, there we go. I lowered the exposure a little bit and you really get a great view this way. You can even see the carousel through the door in the castle there. Wow. Breathtaking. Amazing. And all the trees around the castle are decorated with the same white kind of what they call, I guess, ice colored or snow colored lights here. So that's pretty cool. Had a duck here, felt like he needed to interrupt what I was saying. That's funny. Wow, what a view. Would never get old. And the water is not quite still, but we still get a pretty decent reflection. Let's head over into Frontierland and we'll look at some of the decorations here. A lot of them are going to be similar to this on the sign, but still looks really nice. It's definitely a different style and a different theme, so I'm glad they took the time to make different styles and themes for each area. Looks really nice on the Pioneer Mercantile there. Pretty similar lighting on the shooting gallery over there as well. There's the Golden Horseshoe, and we're going to head down to New Orleans Square and show you the amazing decorations here at night. So here we are in New Orleans Square, and this is just absolutely amazing. Really great decorations here. There's the lights, even on Club 33, just look really nice. And each building seems to have its own type of decor, it's almost like different people have decorated their little houses or shops or whatever here in New Orleans Square, like it's a real living, working community. So that's pretty neat. Twinkling lights up here on the Club 33 balcony just a little bit, and then you've got these over here which are really cool. They've got all kinds of different patterns happening on this building. And this is pretty neat here with the lights, but you can also see into Club 33 since it's nighttime. It's absolutely beautiful. And there's a chandelier in here that's just breathtaking. It's hard to see from here, but you'll see it in our video when we do the Club 33 video. Well, that's all for now for this Christmas decorations video here at Disneyland. We hope you've enjoyed the video. Please remember to leave us a like and a comment, as well as subscribe and hit that notification bell if you haven't already done so. Also, be sure to follow us on social media. We're Resort TV 1 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Also, leave us a comment. Let us know if you enjoyed this video. These decorations here are so beautiful, and I hope you enjoyed the tour that we were able to give you of these beautiful decorations. Also, don't forget to check out our sponsors, MickeyBlog.com and MickeyTravels.com, for the best and free Disney vacation planning advice. Also, be sure to check out Victor Naraki at celebratingflorida.com or facebook.com/Naraki Realtor if you're thinking about moving to Central Florida. Tell them that Resort TV 1 sent you. And finally, if you'd like to save money on your cable bill so that you can save money to go to Disney faster, be sure to check out cordcuttersnews.com or youtube.com/cordcuttersnews. So thanks for watching, everybody, and again, hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one. We're going to do one of these for California Adventure as well. So for now, have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye. Now that you've finished watching this video, be sure that you're subscribed so that you can get all of the latest updates. Also, check out some other great videos on our channel. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. Bye-bye.